Hi, Mark with Videosocials.net and PhoneBlogger.net, and this is part of my ongoing course on getting more views for your video. So my most recent video was part one of lighting, and the main point of that was that our cameras auto-adjust, and therefore we just need more light most of the time. And I really wanted to follow up, though, because there's a few critical components. One is that the type of light, and the other is where is it? So if you, without getting into all the science around light, essentially light tends to be either full spectrum or very bright white, or rather towards the yellow side, as it were, when it comes to light bulbs and things that we would deal with in our offices or home offices, etc. So when they talk about soft white, that means it's more towards the yellow side. It's a gentler light, typically used, in your dining rooms, living rooms, or study, that kind of stuff, bedrooms, etc. When we talk about cool white, that's more of the bright white. That's more what we see in offices, unfortunately, because it's really not very good light. And or very bright white, which you see in scientific or workshops, those types of things. So for video, you're better off with either a soft white or maybe a cool or possibly a mixture. I'm actually using a mixture, and I'm experimenting as literally as I'm recording this. So our interest is to make sure that your face is lit, that you are lit, and that your background is either very muted so that you hardly notice it, in other words, intentionally dark, or well lit enough for you to be able to see what's going on. So again, types of light, LED works really well, low energy. You can get it in all different color spectrums. By the way, when you see things like 2200 Kelvin or 5000 Kelvin, the lower the number, the softer or the more yellow the light is, the higher the number, the brighter or whiter that it is. So typically soft white is around 2000, 2500K. Stark white is like 5000K, something like that. So you definitely want to go towards the softer light. And where do you want it positioned? Well, you want it in front of you so that it's on you and not behind you. That's not to say that you can't have sunlight behind you, but you've got to look at, and you can always open up Zoom and use it as a mirror and see what it's going to look like. But bright lights behind you will definitely create a glare that the camera's going to pick up on, and you're not going to be happy. So if you have light behind you, it should be indirect. In other words, the camera's not looking at the bulb or directly at the light fixture, but you definitely need more in front of you than you have behind you. Does it need to be fancy lighting like you would get for photography or for doing video shoots? No, it absolutely doesn't. Are those types of lights available at a reasonable cost? Absolutely. Check out Amazon. There's lots of them. You can absolutely use them if you want to, but if you don't want to permanently set up your office as a video studio, you might want to think about making sure that they're on easily collapsible and set-asidable kind of tripods, that kind of stuff. But generally speaking, a Walmart lamp with a standard 60-watt bulb, a couple of those to each side of you, you can even see the shadow effect behind me there, can make a big difference. So more light in front of you than behind you, no glare. In other words, the camera should not look directly at a light fixture or especially a window that when it's sunny outside. And keeping the light more natural is probably your best bet. All right. This is, again, Mark Bullock with Videosocials.net and PhoneBlogger.net. If you found that useful, have a great day.